Hi. Okay, so, yeah, god damn it. I had this whole thing planned. I mean, whoa, play along with me. Whoa, what's this? Whoa, the eevee's not on the table. Everyone act surprised. Act surprised real quick. Oh no, the eevee's not on the table. And I'm saving over it. Oh no. What am I gonna do? Yeah, whatever. We're not beating around the bush. Hey, so you know that eevee that I spent like that I spent like a month and a half trying to get? You know that eevee that I spent like over 100 hours trying to get? You know that one? I found it. I found it. And of fucking course, maybe like, you know, maybe I'll stream on Monday because I'm not gonna be here for the rest of the week because I'm leaving tomorrow. Let me, but then I was like, no, I don't wanna. Yeah, of course I fucking find it then. Hi, yeah, thanks for the save again. I'm gonna save. So then here's my dilemma, my silly little dilemma. Well, first of all, we gotta go nickname this thing, all right? Gotta nickname it, and I've not even left the apartment building. I have 7 more of those. Cool. I just have the one. Well, in this game, at least. Ugh. I can finally set foot out of that stupid fucking apartment room in this stupid apartment building. I can see the sun. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. I'll use them where I feel it's more comical or randomly. Feel free. That's why they're 1 point. Well, they're 1 point because I added them for art, and you're supposed to save a lot on art. But even though I love lying, I will save. I am so happy that I have this eevee. So now here's the plan. Yes, I love lying too. Me when I lie. What's a lie? What's an obvious lie? Drinking water is bad for you. Yeah, okay. Alright, so you're fucking kidding me! Oh, is this gonna throw off my whole thing? Where is Fly? It's over there, yes? Oh, I hate Snorlax. I'm blowing up Snorlax with my mind. Where is my rat? One of my, like, 3 rats. Where are they? This is gonna mess up my entire year if I can't get Fly. It won't, but... Alright, where... Is it you? I think it's Dennis. Are you the one with cut? Oh my god. Yes, okay. Please. I need the Fly HM. Because I don't want to do the game corner. I don't want to go to... I don't want to... You get it. It's gonna mess up my whole plan. I hate Kanto. I'm Kanto's #1 hater. Where's my Fly HM? Why can I not get Venonat until, like, the 7th gym? Exaggeration. You don't want to get the rat again? Don't worry, don't worry. I'll definitely get at least 5 other shiny Pidgey. At least. I'm #1 Kanto lover. I'm sorry, it has to... we have to fight about it. I'm just annoyed because I want my HM. And I don't want to fight. And I don't know where it is. Because I've not played these games. Can I go downies? No. I swear to God. It's not going to be here. You found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. Yippee! Okay, we're all good. Yippee! Please put it to good use. Absolutely. Okay, that's perfect. So then, where the hell do you get the amulet coin? I need... If I can't get the amulet coin, it's fine, but I would like to get it. Alright, so let's teach it to my beautiful, lovely Pidgeot. I don't have the badge, so I can't use it. Yeah, we're walking... I think my hidden power is fighting. I don't need sand attack. My beautiful bird. Look at him. Oh, it feels so nice to actually play the game. I cannot overstate how long I was trapped in that apartment building. Completely of my own volition. Ugh. At least. Okay, so the plan, yes. There's two things that we could do today. One is catch a bunch of random things to get dex entries. But of course, if I can't get the amulet coin, I don't want to do that. So what's probably going to happen is that we're going to walk all the way to Lavender Town to rename this Eevee. We're going to evolve it. Wait, I should get the stone. Do I have a firestone? I'm going to evolve the Eevee. And then we're going to start looking for Growlithe. T. I assume... Wait, no, it would be in here. I was not smart. I didn't buy them yet. Alright. Well, good thing I checked. And technically, I suppose I should buy two. Most items are given by oak helpers. Yeah, I know, but where is the one that gives you the amulet coin? That's what I don't know. I don't know where they are. Is the helper in Route 16? Oh, you mean the one that I just tried to go to? That's blocked by that fucking menace? Next to Celadon? Oh, you mean the one that I just tried to get? Wow, what a coincidence. Dig would probably be kind of decent. May I help you? Wait, where are they? Where are my super repels? Super repel. Okay, so theoretically, how many could I get? 42. That's not bad. But I did in my little research is that I actually can't repel trick for Growlithe. It's just a maximum of a 20%, which is fine. So I don't need to get it yet, but I need to get the... I need to get it eventually. How about I teach you a good move? Is counter? Counter sucks. Not interested? Yeah, fuck you. Hi, friends. Come on, Haunter. I love Haunter. I collect them. That's my guy right there. I love Haunter. Huh? Haunter turned into a different Pokemon. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's worse now. Alright, my buddy's gonna trade me his Kangaskhan for my Haunter. Snorlax with counter is scary. I mean, I guess, but... I don't want to get Snorlax. I want to get a Growlithe, and I want to get a Nidoran male, and I want to get a Rhyhorn, and I want to get a Venonat. I'm getting a present for my girlfriend. Ew, I mean... Snorlax is scary. Yeah, it is scary. It's blocking my fucking path. Get out of the way. I heard something useful. You get distracted with a Pokédoll. Oh my god, it's like you're jangling your keys. The Backrooms. The Backrooms movie comes out later this month. I didn't even realize. Do I care? Not really. Firestone. I'll just get one. Why'd they give so many moves to Snorlax? I mean, I feel like a lot of normal types can learn a lot of moves. It's not uncommon. Like, you take a look at a random thing like Skitty, and you're like, oh, why can this thing learn, like, Blizzard? Why can it learn Thunderbolt? Why can it learn all this other stuff? Yeah, but it's Snorlax? I don't understand what you're trying to get at. Like, okay, yeah. It's just like a big guy. God forbid a big guy's got a bunch of skills. Is there anything interesting? My sister's a trainer? Okay. I'm thirsty. I want something to drink. Sorry to hear that. Can I theoretically give this person some water? Not thirsty. Take away 80% of the moves that it has and it'll be broken regardless. Yay, freshwater. Yippee! Oh, it's just screens. Whatever. I mean, I don't think Snorlax is that overpowered. There are Pokemon that are way more overpowered than Snorlax. I don't particularly care. I like that. I like that normal types get a lot of moves. So I don't mind it. A lot of my favorite Pokemon are in part my favorite because they learn weird moves. Like, why does Rhydon get Surf? I don't know. It's not very good on it, but it's really funny. All right. This is one of the routes in which I can find Growlithe. This is not the one that I'm doing. I'm going to go to Route 8, which is next to Saffron. I think. Wait, here's your fucking tea. That tea looks awfully tasty, huh? Can I have this drink? Gee, thanks. Glug glug. Gulp. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go on through. I'll share this tea with the other guards. You're gonna share one cup? And oh my god, is that like an indirect kiss? Oh my god, guard Yowie? I see. I see. Wait, can I even get there through this way, or am I gonna get fucking cock-blocked by Snorlax again? 4 guards, 1 cup. I was trying not to say it. Alright. Where does this one go? Lavender. Perfect. I'm not gonna get bodied by Snorlax. Please, I have an Eevee to nickname. I have a shiny Eevee, my beautiful baby. Am I just going to Celadon again? Where am I going? I hate Kanto. Where am I? Help! Help! This is not where I want to be. God damn it. Help! I just want to go to Lavender Town, and I'm so scared. I'm so scared of getting into 10 billion trainer fights. You don't even understand. Rock Tunnel left an impression on me. There's a reason why I have a Pidgeot and 2 badges. And it's not because I wanted it to be this strong. Help! I'm scared. Anyway, because I got so unlucky with shiny Eevee, one thing, there's one objective thing that could be really funny. Oh, they don't respawn? Rock Tunnel is not the best Kanto. It also didn't help that I have no idea where the Flash TM is, or HM. Is it an HM in this game? I had no idea where it was, so I was navigating it in the dark, so every trainer that I encountered was a jump scare. Is it Hugh? Please. How do I have a nickname for this Eevee? I've been saving it all day. Where is it? All right, let's just check in here then. It's an HM? Okay. Because I know in some it's a TM. I swear to God, if it's Mr. Fuji, I'm gonna beat up that old man. I'm not. Hi. Those horrible rockets. Yeah. That's like so cool. How do I nickname my Pokemon? Is it you? I'm the official name rater. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? Well, yes. Yes, I do. I have a shiny Eevee, fresh off the presses. And by fresh, I mean I got it last night. And I have a nickname. I've had this nickname for like a week or 2. Would you like me to give it a nicer name? Yes, I would. I don't want to call it Eevee. I would like to call it... Oh, no. See, now I have to double check. I need to sanity check myself. Wow. Perfect. I'm gonna name him Ollie. Ollie. Done. From now on, this Pokemon shall be known as Ollie. It's a better name than before. How fortunate for you. Oh boy. And I see the U word out of the corner of my vision, and this is when I go hashtag my rage bait. Umbreon is my least favorite evolution. Flareon gang for the win. See, like, you can't even say that because Jolteon is good, Vaporeon is good, Espeon's good, Sylveon's good, Leafeon's decent. Flareon's bad, and mine has a minus attack nature, which is very funny. But I will use it anyways because I love it. I love that fluffy little guy. And I will be evolving him immediately. Look. Wait, we didn't even see it go into battle. Oh well. What? Ollie's evolving. I could reset. And so that we can see the Eevee sparkles. But it's fine. Look at him. He's so beautiful. I love Flareon. How can you hate this thing? It's so cute. Oh, it's so beautiful. And now that I've done that... Hide that motherfucker. You too. Bam. Bam! 2 team members. In a vacuum, they could be good. In games, there are better options for each type. Fair enough, but I ain't trying to min-max. I'm trying to get cuties. Look at him! Wait, of having a permanent nickname for each Pokemon so you can feel attached to them easier? Do you mean, like, you name all your... Like, oh, you name all your... Dragonite, Angel. I said that because I have a random example. I like giving them unique nicknames just in case I have multiple that I like. Yeah, like that? I see. I used to do something like that, and now I don't. But either way, it's good. Alright. I would like to fight someone. I read that Clefairy... I need to see my beautiful baby boy in battle. I'm a rambling, gambling dude! Oh, peak. Show me. Show me the baby. Growlithe? Wait. Wait. Yeah. Fuck. All my Eevees are Eon, my Zubats are Sonic. Wait, your moveset is so bad. I expected this, but oh god. Help! No, not Dennis. Help. Go my Ollie. Anyways, did I name this one Ollie after the Witch Hat Atelier character? Well, yes. Yes, I did. It was on the mind. Also, I thought it was cute. Save? I'll save after this. Am I a little sad that I didn't even get to see Eevee in battle a single time? Not really. About to use Vulpix. Go, Ollie, go. What TM would be good for him? Ollie, please don't do this. Thank you. Beautiful. Perfect. Flamethrower? I can't get Flamethrower. Well, I could, but it'd cost a lot of money. And I don't have a lot of money. If I get a lot of money, I would rather use it on Super Repels. I'm not gambling. We're not gambling. The only gambling that we're gonna do today is we're gonna walk. You're gonna walk with me. I'm like holding you... I'm holding you by the scruff. We're gonna fucking gamble by walking back and forth in the grass, and you're gonna like it. Alright, yeah, this is Route 8. So, this is the place. This is the place. Something about if I had a nickel for every yellow fire dog that I wanted on my team, I would have 2 nickels. I didn't even set up the thing. Wait, return. Dig. Dig would be good. Well, it would be decent. How many balls do I have? Let me see. Would any of these other goobers want Dig? Not really. Because they can learn Earthquake, and Flareon learns, like, 0 moves. You can have Dig, baby. You... unlearn Helping Hand. I hate helping. Machine set. That was a very, very short side quest. I thought it would have been a little bit of a longer track. Unless we want to catch... You know what? I don't want to... I don't want to fill up my decks. I don't. So you know what we're going to do? Is I'm going to... I should have done this beforehand. I didn't. I wanted to show the number that I had for eevee on the screen. All right. 19,954. And I got it. Wait, no. Help. So, how's everyone's day going? Let me set this up. You don't want to gamble? You don't want to complete the Pokedex? Yeah. I wanna get a shiny Growlithe. My first impression is that you don't like fun. I'm so sorry, but gambling is bad for you. As much as I may play gacha games, and as much as I may say, hee hee, gambling is fun, it's not. Gambling can ruin your life, and I feel like I must be responsible at some point. Let's include both of these in fire red. Grass. I can't wait to see how fast the grass encounters are going to be in comparison to the slow. It's not even that slow. It's like 20 seconds. Slow. Silly little. My brain is exploding. Eevee resets. Help. I'm not flaring my Eon anymore. Or Growlithing my Growlithe. Alright. Hold. Wait, and then I need to bring up my stupid fucking playlist. Rah! Where are you, tracker? How do I do this? Wait, no. Fuck. I misclicked. Help. I truly expected this to take longer. So I spend the day in my friend's house because she had a bad month mentally, and her mother asked me to go there. It's like, hey, let's spend the day together and remember what friendship is. Friendship is magic, as they say. This is not that difficult. Pause. Hello? Fuck my Chungus life, bro. Why is it not working? Properties. Okay. Huge. All right. Music time. Let's shuffle this bad boy. I love you, Star Cave. And let me turn off this thing. Perfect. All right. Lock in. Anyways, took the opportunity to basically force her to watch a movie she's been systematically avoiding for the last 10 months. Each movie was, okay, we will watch your movie, but after that we will watch my movie, and then we never did. Okay, but were the movies good? What'd you watch? For Mother's Day, we saw Project Hail Mary because my mom liked the book for it. Oh, it's so fast. Made her watch The Princess Bride. Excellent movie. Excellent, excellent movie. Oh, Intimidator's gonna be so annoying. Hold. Wait, are my battle effects on? I see. I see. Oh, it's so fast. This is so wonderful. And we get to see my beautiful little baby everywhere. I know it's in my top 3. I'm not sure where in the top 3, but it's up there. I mean, I get it. Growlithe. First Growlithe. Then she made me watch Stardust. I fear that I have not heard of that. But I also I'm not a movie knower. I know some movies. I like some movies. I'm generally not a I'm more of a show enjoyer. I'm a game enjoyer. I did like the movie that we saw though. It's a fantasy movie. Imagine Final Fantasy and it's a movie. Me when the all right. I gotta look it up. Wow. See, my brain rot is like, oh my god, In Stars in Time? Great game. What a poster. This, why does it look like stock images? Hello? Help! Like, out of nowhere, they're getting kidnapped by space pirates who capture lightning and no one says anything about it. I feel like I could love a bad movie. And I do. I love bad movies. I have so much tolerance for nonsense if I'm in the right mood. What? Oh, you're kidding. There's no shot. Drinking Fanta, they're gonna be like, oh my goodness, I want to be like Mr. Halo, Mr. John Halo. Me want drink Fanta. No, that's surely that's not what an out-of-touch advertising agency is thinking. No, what's more realistic is that they're targeting like little kids or whatever and be like, oh my goodness, and then you just passively see Fanta and then you pass by it in the store and you're like, oh my god, I want Fanta. I don't know. I don't drink soda. Speaking of soda, everyone hydrate. Not with soda. That's not hydrating. If anything, it's a diuretic. It's gonna make you piss. And you know what that means? You get less water. I'm gonna drink soda, thanks for the reminder. No! Well, if you do drink soda, also drink water. Have you seen ads targeting boomers? No, I haven't. I'm not a boomer. Even though I feel like I turn off targeted ads, off. They have to be targeted. They have to be targeted. Some of these things are too specific. Some of these things are like, oh, hey, if you see a person with, or like, you can help a person with a drug overdose by like getting this medicine from your state agency. And I'm like, okay, well, like, helpful, I suppose. This is obviously a targeted ad. Just because it's state specific. I need to do my gambling before the soda. Oh my god, what's your favorite gacha game? What do they show boomers? Is this just like, if you or a loved one has mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation. I hate gacha games. Okay, but you're gambling. They're gambling games. They are literally gambling. Narcon? Huh? I do my gambling the good way with roguelikes. I see. Are you a Belatroer? Are you a... Is Slay the Spire a roguelike? I don't know. That's not my realm. I feel like the only roguelike of I guess roguelite with a T I've ever really invested a lot of time with is Hades. And that's mostly because I like the story and I like the characters. If it was just the gameplay, I probably wouldn't have gotten into it. Also, like, Thana's hot or whatever. And there's an asexual. There's an asexual. Me representation. Me for real. I feel a kinship with the floating head. Even though she's green. Look, we can't all be perfect. She's green for an amazing reason. Wait, I should actually play Hades 2 now that it's officially come out. Oh my god. I kind of forgot that it came out. I mean, it came out. Good for it. The only thing that matters is, can Millenoi also get into a polycule? Presumably with the horned guy and maybe like Nem. Nem. We have to take all the representation we can. Exactly. And yet every single time I'm in a realm and I don't expect it, and there's actually textually like a queer character, I'm like, oh my god! Pointing, I'm like pointing at the screen. I'm like that one gif of Leo DiCaprio going like, oh, that's me. It's like, except I'm way cooler than that guy. Hades 2 is infinitely better than Hades only because Odysseus is an NPC. That is true. See, I played it when the game was first in early access, and I did the entire underworld stuff, and this was only when they had the first 2 bosses uppies upstairs, so I don't know anything past that. So I kind of don't remember what Odysseus did, other than just, oh my god, it's Odysseus, like from Le Odyssey, that book that I didn't read. No, kidding. We had to read a little bit of it in high school, but they were like, oh, it's so long, you know, you don't have to read all of it. Fuck you mean, we had to read long-ass books. You think my ass wanted to read the Scarlet Letter? No, I didn't. It was boring. I only gamble by watching some green dinosaur deal 150 damage to my entire party because they can't do 500 HP in 2 turns because it resists both physical attacks, Etchery, and Odyssey 2, my beloved. It sounds like you're not having a good time with that game. Is it better or worse than 1? Odyssey mention. Okay, but are we Team Iliad or Team Odyssey in parentheses? I've not read either. I like Odysseus because of the transgender one in Limbus Company. Help! They turned that man into a woman. Good for her. She's not actually trans, but like, in my heart, let me live. When they make Penelope a man, I'm not gonna be happy about it. I'm not gonna be happy about it. I will simply not read the text. I will ignore information that is given to me. Wait, I saw like 20, not 20, exaggeration, maybe like 5. Okay, so like Mother's Day, we went to this bookstore, the small local bookstore. They had like 5 different copies of Wuthering Heights, all with different designs. It just made me giggle. Are there book collectors who only collect one type of book? Odysseus had a full trans crew since they transitioned from man to pig. Good for them. I mean, wow, they're all Therian. Good for them. Wait, is that the one where he has to get tied to the mast of the ship and then put beeswax in the ear because it's like, oh my god, I wanna hear the sirens so bad. But you gotta make sure I don't go out to sea. And they're like, okay, yeah, sure. Rah! Let me go see the sirens! No, you can't do that. That's later, but yes. Yes! Look. I only know a couple of Greek things. Wait. Fake fan alert. Is Medea Greek? It's different thing. Is she Greek? Or is she something else? Like, I had to read a few plays for a class I took. I don't remember a lot of them. I wrote some banger essays, though. But that was also COVID era. So that was extra Men in Black blast me with a flashlight. What happened? Girl, I don't know. Need to lock me in a room for 12 hours again so I can write a decent 1,000-word essay. Just so I can flex my muscles. Medea is one of the Hecate priests? I don't know. I'm not sure how it's written. See, I remember, I think it was that, like, her husband, who I think might be Jacob, like, of Golden Fleece fame, cheats on her or something, and she goes on a wild crashing out spree, in which I think he dies, his mistress dies, I think there was, like, a poisoned dress or something. She may also kill her kids. And then the sun god comes down and scoops her up, and it's like, you know what? You go, girl, I guess. Yes, I fear I do not know of any of the accents on Hecate. I even learned that it was pronounced Hecate, like, recently. I thought it was Hecate for all of my life, just because I never heard it spoken out loud. But you know what? Spelling is overrated. She's a part of Hecate crew, which is a powerful witch and also a princess and has the blood of titans. Good for her. However, she did also do that other stuff. But you know what? Thinking, am I to trust? I was gonna say the authors. Weren't a lot of these like spoken word shit? Do I trust the concoctors of Greek mythology on their views of women? Do I? I don't know. Why am I... Oh. Wait, no. I see. I was hearing Discord notifications, so sorry if you also hear them. Wait, you didn't finish the sentence when I said yes? SMH, answering the question before I finished my sentence, but that's okay. I also do that. It's definitely more difficult with the regular encounters. Same dinosaur can be paired with 2 weak mushrooms that can poison or paralyze the group. You usually spam, run, and pray. You're not praying hard enough, clearly. Oral tradition. I see. Me when I talk. Sometimes sentence is just like a nebulous concept in brain, and I have to like manually hammer it out. I'm like, oh god, what is the... I'm on that fucking show where they're forging all the swords, and I'm like hammering that shit on the fucking anvil just to try and make sure that it's a shape by the time that it leaves my mouth, alright? This is an ordeal. Imagine not using anti-poison ring. Talking about Etrian Odyssey 2. A game on the... I don't know. I don't know, actually. What? Wait, do you have them on PC? That would make the most sense. Click. I'm sorry, I hit the microphone. Wait, how do... Enormous. Imagine having a game that sounds like an RPG not having an anti-poison ring, though. Okay, but some RPGs, I feel like they would be like, tee-hee-hee, we're gonna put the anti-poison item well hidden within the poison swamp. And you're gonna have to go through it the entire way to get it. Tee-hee. Like, it doesn't seem like it would be a common thing. The common thing would be like, oh, you gotta stock up on antidotes because you're gonna get poisoned a lot. And then to be immune to poison would be like a later thing. To be like, wow, look how far you've come. You don't even have to worry about it. They're sold separately on Steam, but Switch has EO Origins Collection. I see. Shame on them if they don't have it. Maybe they just hate the player. Maybe they want the player to suffer. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe they hate you specifically. Let me also change my keybinds. Plus control slay. Wait, did I even help? Okay. Most people hate me specifically. No, wait, no! I've made a mistake. No. My mother tells me that frequently. No! Well, I fear that your mother might be incorrect about that. Might, no. Is. Hello, my key. Press, thank you. Ah, what? You know, hot take. Not working hard enough then? Okay, well, you know, if you're trying, then okay. Yeah, I don't know what I was fucking saying. Whatever, ignore me. My brain is but the size of a raisin. My brain is the size of a raisin. That's how I was feeling when I was reading Hoseki no Kuni, which, by the way, I finished that. I finished Hoseki no Kuni. I'm a real fan. I'm a real fan now. After I've watched the anime when it came out in 2016 and not read it at all, and it's been 10 fucking years. And you know what? I can find it. I think it's a licensing issue. I think I heard that it's a licensing issue. That's why they can't make season 2. So you know what? Studio Orange, I accept you. I'm not gonna blame them anymore. Although I am still grr. Where's my season 2? They're never gonna make it. It would be so nice though, you know, the art in that manga is so beautiful, but dare I say, it is kind of hard to tell the characters apart at times, and it's intentional. Like, they're supposed to have similar faces. But at the same time, they have similar faces, so it's hard to tell them apart when their hair is all the same color and the color is gray. Wait, the poison only does 50 to 60 damage. Oh yeah, only. How much health do your characters have? It's not a problem by itself, but when you have a big guy who deals 150 plus every 2 turns, you... I see. So it's just the chip damage plus the big damage from the big guy. And it stacks up very quickly and just spirals out of control. I see. Unless it does 50 damage and then nothing, and then it does 100 damage every 2 turns. Yeah, just level up so that it does less damage. You silly goose. Okay. Or a white mage. Is this a Final Fantasy thing? Help. I am a fake RPG fan. I've played like 20 minutes of 7. That's a lie. I played like 3 hours of 7. Or Green Mage, depending on how the game treats magic. It could just be like a healer. See, so everything that originates from like Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy, my ass does not know because that is not my realm. It could be. It's not though. Okay, but if I were to play if I were to take a bite into a big ass RPG, I would do like, I don't know, like Golden Sun or Chrono Trigger or Earthbound. I don't know how long that is, but as a Undertale Deltarune enjoyer, you think I should know the source material, but I don't. I just know that's where like a silly song that people put in meme edits is. And that there's the fetus guy at the end or whatever. And that Toby Fox made a ROM hack, a Halloween ROM hack, and a character says a slur. That's all I know. But am I... Okay, stupid considering how long I've spent on this Fire Red save. So, like, don't take that out of consideration. Am I in the right headspace to invest, like, 80 active hours paying attention to a game? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I am. As someone from South America, I'm legally forced to hate Toby Fox. What happened? And I'm not against it. Okay. I did drop skill points into getting more items after the battle, so the healing is lacking a little, but TP is so limited early EO-wise, so chances are you'll go back to town with your Dino Bone or via the main menu because you died. Dino Bones? Do you get to have a pet dinosaur? Huge if so, bad if not. Ah! Sorry. I have no idea why my microphone is like this. Help. Or, you know what? It's not the microphone's fault. It's OBS's fault. OBS, you are annoying. It either picks up every sound or it picks up no sound. And it's quite obnoxious. Ah. Sorry. Despite this playlist having like 300 songs in it, I swear to fucking God, the shuffle is so bad that I don't hear half of them. Which was doubly apparent when I was like outside doing a bunch of yard work earlier. And I put on the playlist as it has songs that I like, specially curated by yours truly. And I like all of them were things that I don't hear. What do you mean? Nope, you only get a boring animals like bears, tigers, wolf, or gorilla. Point to the boring animal. Tigers are not boring. Bears are not boring. I love bears. And I love tigers. Wolves are cool. Gorillas are gorillas. Are they dinosaurs? Nope, I agree with boring that. That is true. If they were a dinosaur, they would be way cooler. Why can't they be dinosaurs? Why can't they be bees? Why? Where does this come from? We can be bees. Can you have an Anomalocaris as a pet? God, I wish. Those things are cool. And then you're gonna be like, actually, the Anomalocaris is alive. Just like the coelacanth, and I'll be like, oh my God. The coelacanth is alive? Can't believe I found out it wasn't extinct, like, this year. What do you mean? This our good news. We can be bees. This isn't our home, but we can be bees. Why are they bees? As a certified not, I don't go to Invincible. What happened? What happened to that fandom? What happened to them? Why did they Jujutsu Kaisenify themselves? It's so strange to see it happen in real time. And it is also funny whenever I mention it to my friend and he's like, yeah, no, my sister made like a brain rot meme. And it kind of blew up, and a week later, it was everywhere, and I'm like, holy shit. So it's funny to think that his sister was one of the catalysts. I think it was just mostly coincidence, plus a mass migration from Jujutsu Kaisen. It has to have been. They feel the same. They smell the same. I can detect a 14-year-old anywhere. No, that sounds bad. So the comic fans are already weird, and then they got an animated series. No, yeah, I assume that with the animated series it blew up, but it's more so, why did they turn into absolute brain rot? What about a fandom makes it go into brain rot when there's like a hiatus? Why can't you just like, all right, fine, I'll be patient. And this is not a slight against the animators, all right? I'm sure that they did the best with the resources that they were given. It is a little funny. It is a little funny looking at the animation and seeing this is what y'all this is what y'all were waiting for. They should have given the animators more time. They should have given them more budget. Stop hiring celebrity voice actors. Not their fault. If you're not going to attack the animators, then I will have to step up. Look. I imagine it's not the animators' fault that, like, they have to work long hours, that they're not given enough time to do what they have to do. I'm not gonna blame the poor wage worker. All right. The decisions made by higher-ups on how the show is run is not their fault. PNG's moving is inexcusable. It's a little funny. See, like, yeah, it's not good. But I don't want to blame them because I don't know what the behind the scenes are like. And if you're working as an animator, I imagine you probably don't want to do that. That's more of a fuck. We have to get something out. It's a last minute decision. That's what it gives to me. Maybe it's projecting. I've never seen Invincible. I just want to cause chaos. I've seen season 1 around when it came out. And so I'm like, what do you mean there's like 4 seasons and a game? Huh? Like, oh, this shit got popular. Okay, I get it. Weird. All right, if we want to talk about sliding PNGs on the screen, every single GIF I see from One Punch Man Season 3 makes me laugh. This is once again a product of behind the scenes production being a fucking nightmare. So, you know, the animators don't deserve to catch all that flack, all right? But it is really funny. It's barely animated. Oh, I remember when people were dunking on Blue Lock for being a PowerPoint presentation, which I also don't go there, so no opinions. But out of context, it's funny. It's only funny when it doesn't happen to your show. When it happens to my show, I'm gonna be mad. But what is my show? I don't have a show currently. And I'm jaded on my manga flying off the rails at the end. So I feel like you can't hurt me. unless it'll actually go up in flames. I feel you're not gonna hurt me. I've been hurt before. Being fair, the One Punch Man situation is actually closer to the manga now. One draws so bad it's incredible. I mean, I've not seen the comics, but I'm like, well, if it's your job to adapt something into animated form, I would think that the process is all right. We want to make it like interesting to look at and actually like move and stuff. Not necessarily interpret the art style one-to-one. It's hilariously bad. It has to be bad on purpose. I don't know. Maybe he just really likes comics as a medium and wants to tell stories through comics, but does not want to learn how to draw. And you know what? Go off, King. I don't... You do you. Funnily enough, Toho playing... Zune making all this music... And the character portraits look like the same in all the games. Not to say that they're drawn bad, but I feel like a lot of people would say that they're drawn bad. Because in my brain, as an artist, that's like, oh man, I feel like I draw so much garbage. I'm like, well, you know what? People can make garbage. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, this you have to make a thing of certain quality or else you're not allowed to show it to other people. No, that's dumb. And the music, the fan music after. Wait, that's what I should watch. I should rewatch Mob Psycho. Good show. I've not watched season 3, but I feel like I should rewatch it from the beginning just so I know what's going on. Oh, and... Sorry. That one was kind of weak, but you must understand. Okay, so... I feel like I might be just lying to myself. but I watched back the clip that I recorded of me finding the eevee and be like, hold on, wait a minute. Does my voice sound like a smidge lower than it did like a month ago? Is this cope? Am I coping? Maybe. So I'm gonna say, is this like a voice crack? Am I going through second puberty? That's my cope! Sorry for the bad meow. Yes, I will be coping. Okay, but on that, can the bruise on my right leg please kindly heal? I'm so sorry for injecting an air bubble in there by mistake. Can you heal, please? I gotta do my shot on Monday. I don't want to put a shot into a leg with a big bruise on it, okay? I'll try to remember to squeeze out the air bubble this time. This is your pro tip. Squeeze out the fucking air bubble on the syringe before you poke it into your leg or you're gonna get a bruise. Okay, what do you want me to write on screen? It has to be appropriate. Something on screen. Fair enough. Where is text? Surely I have a text source just lying around. I don't. Wait. Yes, I do. Oh, this says Nidoran woman. Perfect. It could be like a little Easter egg at the top. I should update that one to also be an image. You can request an image. But once again, it must be appropriate. Appropriate as in not breaking TOS. I will be very lax. Best 300 points I spent on this channel today. Yippee! I mean, what about the theoretical points that you could spend to make me show you a picture of my dog? SMH my head. It's gonna be so sad. We have to drop her off at daycare tomorrow. And she's not gonna get picked up for a couple days. Something, buy a pillow for a good night's rest. Okay, you say that, but I actually do need more pillows. I have one singular pillow. I need more pillows objectively. I don't like dogs, fair enough. I have no thoughts on the matter. My only thoughts is when people, like, hate animals. Not even hate as in, like, oh, I have like a big fear of snakes. I don't know. Like, hate. Like, oh, I crave violence upon this animal. Because then it's like, okay. But, like, I don't know. You have your reasons. I also say this because it's Doremi. Dink donk. I mean, no, it's the bitter cold. SMH my damn head. Please tell me it's actually the bitter cold and I'm not a fake fan. I'm not a fake Gates fan, please. Help! It is the bitter cold. I'm a real Gates fan. One of like two. Gates fans rise. Okay, this is great actually. We did like 220 encounters in an hour, which is 40 more than the about 180 that I got on eevee. But it feels exponentially faster, so I like it. I like to think animals can choose what animal to be, so I don't like animals that can actively choose not to be cats. Okay, but there's like so many animals that aren't cats. You could be a cat and you chose this instead and you want pets? Get this out of my sight. Okay. Every single animal. Thinking back to conversations with Bug. Aren't there like billions of bugs? How would you pick between which type of beetle you would like to be? Is this like in the Bee movie where they're just like oh god. I think it's like a constantly scrolling board and you just have to pick what's open. Except bees, they could be cats, but they knew someone had to be bees for the sake of the planet. Okay, but actually, and then I like push up my glasses. Bees aren't the only pollinators. There are a lot of other pollinators, but there's propaganda for bees. I do love bees though. Bees are great. But I think butterflies can be pollinators, hummingbirds can be pollinators, wasps can be pollinators. Shout out my pollinators. Shout out birds. I love birds. Birds, heart. No shout out for the gnats that tried to fly in my face today, though. Blech. Thumbs down for the singular velvet mite that was crawling on my keyboard earlier. How the fuck did it get there? Blech. That one did kind of spook me, though. They're very tiny. So it's like, okay, you hitched a ride from outside. When? Where? Why? Are there more of you? Help! They're so hard to see that it's difficult to tell. Unlike the caterpillar that hitched a ride on my sock last week. Sorry, little friend. You can't come with me. What do you mean, how do you choose what beetle to be? Hercules beetle, easy answer. Okay, but there's like so many different kinds of beetles. I do love Hercules beetle, though they're cool. Or rhinoceros beetle, but there's so many cool beetles. Like, I don't know, if I feel like if I were in the ether and it's my turn, all right. It's my turn to pick what animal I'm gonna be. I would be so overwhelmed with choices. I would just be like, okay, roll a quintillion-sided dice and just pick one for me. There's too many, I fear. And then I end up being like... I end up being an ant. I end up being a little algae. That's what I would be. I would be a krill, but I would spawn as a big-ass whale was swimming by, and I'm like, no, no big old whale, please don't eat me, no! And then I get eaten by the whale, and then I have to pick again. Yeah, but then we go back to, you could be a Hercules beetle, and you chose this? There's so many different kinds of animals on this planet. I'd be like, oh, like you could be like a cool beetle, but you could also be like, you could be like a shark, or you could be like a piece of coral, or you could be like a grizzly bear. You could be an ibis. You can be a kestrel. You can be a penguin. I don't know. Like, okay, that's already way too much. Ant mentioned Argentinian ant domination. Let's go. Bugs mentioned. My back hurts. So you know what? At that point, if I'm so overwhelmed by choices, even if I get if I end up with an animal that I'm like, oh well, you know, this is a little underwhelming. Maybe I would learn to appreciate it as I saw the world through their eyes. You never know. Maybe I would appreciate the life of a worm. The life of a, I don't know, what's like a generic or a commonly dunked on animal. Why am I only thinking of naked mole rats? Naked mole rats are fine. Argentinian ants are a species so dominant they are literally on a roll to control the ant world. Good for them. See, now I gotta see what this silly little ant looks like. Why not a cryptid? I'm not sure a cryptid is an animal. I mean, maybe some of them are. Would Slenderman be a cryptid, or is that just like a guy? Find my pages. Why do I say animal like animal? I've noticed this. I can't spell ant. Me want see ant. Show me ant. Me want see ant. Ant. It's an ant. Slenderman is a creepypasta. Slenderman didn't originate as a creepypasta. I will die on this hill. He is, however, as we've discussed, the keeper of all the creepypasta critters. He keeps them in his mansion in the woods and they all live there. Why do they live there? I don't fucking know. Where's the woods? Doesn't matter. But they live there and they're waiting for you, Y/N, to come wandering into their little mansion, and then you end up in a harem with all the different creepypasta critters. Like the one that likes the kidneys. The one that's from the Zelda game. The clown one. There's a clown one. Jeff the Killer. The cheesecake one. The Tiki Toby. There's one with a hoodie. There's no women. Because, I don't know. Great question. Actually, there might be a Jane the Killer. But, as implied by the name, maybe included with Jeff the Killer. I genuinely don't know. What other popular creepypasta critters are women? Where are the women? SMH. Please tell me your argument for Slenderman isn't a creepypasta, isn't Slenderman is actually an edited photo that later became a creepypasta. See, because in my brain, he's an urban legend. Which, how is that different? It just makes sense. Also, wasn't Slenderman like an art project? Like, yes, an edited photo. Actually, Slenderman is fan fiction. And I like push my glasses up and they glint like I'm Gendo Ikari. That's his name, right? Gendo? Dad from Evangelion. Okay, so, no. Eto bit. Slenderman is his own thing in my brain. Okay, but if you were to take a Quotev quiz right now, for which creepypasta critter would have a crush on you, who do you think you would get? Yeah, I got nothing on women or female, even any type of killer that isn't some kind of gender, but exactly! Why are there no women? SMH my head. Maybe the dog's a woman, but that doesn't... You know what? The dog can be a woman. But it's also a JPEG. Who knows? No. We just have to wait for Slenderman's woke cousin, I don't know, Genderman to walk through the door. All right, critters, I brought you presents, and they all go yippee. And they come running down the stairs like it's Christmas or something. I don't know. Sally's a famous creepypasta. Wait! No, you're right. But you know what? Every Slenderman mansion is personal or something. That is true. Every Slenderman mansion is personalized. Which means that mine gets to only include the dog. And I can just pet the dog. And Slenderman's also there because it's his mansion. But like he checks up on it occasionally. He's like a very rich parent who doesn't give a fuck about their kids. They're just like, yeah, just like stay here or whatever. And he's out doing whatever the hell. Or is Slenderman domestic figure? Is he in the kitchen? Is he cleaning? Is he just like chilling around? I feel like he would do that actually. That feels correct. Sorry, creepypasta.com, girl. Is there a top of all time? Please. That's all I want. All I want is for everyone to read the original Jeff the Killer and be like, girl, what is this prose, girl? This is something. Actually a chill girl. She plays pranks and things mostly. Good for her. Okay, none of these are new. I wanna... Why can't I sort by top of all time? Famous. I'm on creepypasta.com. 1999. See... Sorry, this picture for Ben Drown is so funny. It's trying so hard, girl. 2017. No, surely not. This is way older. Candle Cove. See, that's a classic. What are these other ones? Oh my god, Eilish Jack. Is that the kidney one or is that the other one? I think this one's the kidney one. I love the Ben Drown face. It's so stupid. No, yeah, it's just the one of the Stone Tower Temple one. This is not the one on this website. That one's a lot more exaggerated, I suppose. He comes, parentheses, Zalgo. Wait. No, I think I know what a Zalgo is, actually. Eilish Jack is the kidney one, the blue mask. Yeah. See, I'm like, there's two Jacks, is there not? There's the blue one who eats kidneys, and there's like a clown. I think. Herobrine. Oh my god. Is Herobrine a creepypasta? Would you classify Herobrine as a creepypasta? I don't think I would. I can see the argument. It feels like it's also in its own realm. Hoodie. No shot his name is actually Hoodie. Girl. Pick a different name. Do I dare read Slenderman fics? Yes. Who is he shipped most with? I'm curious. What are the statistics? How many of them are porn? I need to know. I love information. No shot Jeff the Killer. Sorry, Jeff the Killer 2012. Jeff the Killer 2018. Reboot. Hello. Whoa. Zalgo's an interdimensional being that wants to destroy all reality. Oh, wait. No, I think I'm thinking of, like, Zalgo text. Does that mean anything? Like, where you put all, like a fuck ton of symbols on text to make it unreadable. Ah, Laughing Jack. That's probably the clown one. Lavender Town Syndrome. Oh, that's a fucking classic. Licking. Oh, this is with the dog. I see. Nina the Killer. Y'all are just making shit up. Polybius. Okay, that one's a classic, actually. I was convinced that was real, but I was also very gullible. Rap Rat. Like super all-powerful Lovecraftian level of horror. Well, what did Lovecraft know? Rugrats theory? Hello? Wait, I see Sally. Sally mention. Like that one movie that I watched a couple weeks ago where all the alien wanted to do was turn everything pink. It just also so happened to destroy anything within the nearby vicinity. powerful, but by coincidence. No malice, just like, it was just doing that shit for fun. Smile Dog. No shot Smile Dog's on page 2. No shot Sonic.exe and the walls will ooze green slime ass creepypastas on page 2. No shot it's a 7.9. No offense to the author. It's not written well though. It is very funny though. And then Sonic turned and his hyper-realistic eyes bored into mine. I'm gonna fucking kill you, he says. And then my game turns off. Oh my god, scary. And then my VCR starts leaking blood. Don't ask me how I'm playing. Don't ask me how I'm playing Sonic on a fucking VHS tape. Don't ask. What did Lovecraft know? Well, that's a funny question depending on where you ask. I was more so thinking, it's like, yeah, okay, he wrote a bunch of stuff. He was also racist. What does he know? Why do I trust his opinions? Squidward's suicide? Oh my god, another classic. The Backroads. Alright, who's watching the Backrooms movie with me? I need to see if it's good. Horrors of the Backrooms, Part 3. This is not a creepypasta. Backrooms is its own universe. This is ridiculous. Rake? Oh my god, wait. Russian sleep experiment. How do these all have like 9.0 ratings? Who's rating these? 10-year-olds? Me? Me as a 10-year-old? Am I rating this? It has to be. Is it bad that I want to see if people are still making quizzes about the creepypasta critters? I love Jeff the Killer creepypasta where he goes, it's Jeff the Killin' time, and then he starts to Jeff the Kill people. I'm gonna Jeff the Kill you, he says, and all, and then he Jeff the Kills them. And me, the reader, is like, oh my freaking god! He Jeff the Killed them! Oh! And then he got doused in bleach and lit on fire. I think that's actually part of the lore. What do you mean? Surely this will be a classic Backrooms and not a bunch of random nonsense. It was made in 2022. Oh wait, you mean the movie? I don't know. I'm so skeptical, but I'm like, I want it to be good for the sake of other people enjoying it. In my brain, I'm like so uninvested in the Backrooms that if it's bad, it's not gonna hurt me. But like, I want to know. It's like it's a morbid curiosity thing. I guess not morbid. It's just a curiosity thing. Like me seeing Iron Lung, it was mostly a how the fuck are you gonna translate this into like 2 hours of movie? How are you gonna translate Backrooms into 2 hours of movie without including all the nonsense? I need to see. If I see a single monster in that movie, I'm leaving the theater and asking for a refund. I feel like they wouldn't give me a refund. I am so easy to please in a movie theater. How is it that the only movie that I ever remember seeing in a theater that I'm like, this is boring and I don't like it, is Rogue One, like the Star Wars movie. Still my least favorite Star Wars. I hate Rogue One. I was scared that Project Hail Mary was gonna be like Rogue One. It wasn't. Thank goodness. I'm having vivid flashbacks to that annoying as fuck robot. I hate that guy. I'm like, I'm drop kicking him. Rah! Don't they all die though? Oh. Anyways. But I'm so easy to please. I've seen too many Marvels that I could not give a singular fuck about. You know what? I also just don't see a lot of movies. So it could also be a confirmation bias. I'm going to see things that I know that I'm probably going to enjoy. Backrooms movie should be an exploration of mortality. Oh, not morality, mortality. Like a magical version of 127 hours. I fear I do not know that. Backrooms movie opens and it's nothing but hand jangling keys for 2 hours. No, literally. I mean, I've seen one trailer for it. I think it was on YouTube. They didn't show, or they just showed the yellow room, or the yellow space. And, you know, yes, I know it's just a trailer. They can edit it however they like. They did just make it seem like it's a weird-ass fucking space, which, yes. Alright, so what is this thing? Why did I want to say 127? Like it's fucking Kingdom Hearts. Numbers over 2 days. 127. I did it again. Is a movie of a guy who goes on a mountain climb and falls a bit, then a rock falls on top of his arm and he has to survive. Oh, that's so scary. Ah, I'm scared. I'm gonna throw up. All I could think about is that guy who got trapped in the cave for like 25 hours. That is a thing that I would be firmly seated for, but I would be crying the whole time. Because I stress cry. Right, plot. Sorry. Memoir! Scary. Okay, so I know that he lives because he had to live to write the memoir. Oh dear. Utah's Canyonlands, man. Where's Utah? Is that by the Canada border? Is this in the Rockies? I don't know geography, I fear. She shows them an underground pool. I would love to go in a cave if it wasn't so scary. Ad break soon, boo. Interesting. Alright, bro dying under a rock for 2 hours. It's an end. He slowly drops into madness while the food gets low and the heat rises. It's an existential. Is it existential if you're actively dying? Rich man with family of 5 when he hears about the ultra tiny death hole of death. That's literally how climbers sound like. Man with wife and kids decides to climb Death Tower, Tower of Death, affectionately nicknamed the tower where people die. Hello? Yes, I realize this is probably confirmation bias. Also, maybe a little bit of survivor bias. But, like, come on. It's a bad movie, though. I didn't like it. Oh. So you're saying you want it to be like that, but good. Just make a good movie. Teehee. Caves are cool. Don't go in unprepared. Okay, yeah. I technically have been in caves before. But, like, as part of a group with equipment and stuff. And they weren't super narrow. A magical version of it. Dude, magical just... You put magic in a story and it just makes it cooler. Put just like a realistic down-to-earth story and you add magic. It's like you put a little MSG on it. It's that extra sauce. The je ne sais quoi. The sauce. Not like I'm biased or anything. Instead of bringing my 3DS, I should probably bring my sketchbook. Ugh, cringe. Me when I'm an artist and I have the ability to draw and I don't draw. Y'all, I have like a fucking month to do shit for Art Fight. Help! I'm not ready! I still have to design like 3 characters. Do I just give them generic fucking... No, I can't give them generic outfits. But do I give them like 3 outfits? That would be like mood setters. This is the tone. Ugh. I hate outfit designing. Ah. 300 already. Oh my goodness. I'm freaking speeding. I'm zooming. Nyum. Alright. Surely you'll make it. Ha ha ha. See, but it's like, okay. Well, let's just say I wanted to redo the 3 sheets I made from last year, plus the 2 for both of my Sonas, and then the 4 extra. That's 9! Give them prison jumpsuits. No! I have no idea what these people that I've invented in my brain would wear. I see the appeal of setting your story in, like, I don't know, like a school or something, because you can give them all uniforms. You don't have to think about it. Being fair, those guys only die in the tiny ultra death holes of death because they were conceited and thought they were better than the whole. I would survive it since I would go with preparation, and also I'm better than the whole. That's true. It's it's a mental game. They let the whole, it squirmed its way into their brain. They let the whole get to them. No, you gotta put your foot down. I'm in charge, you whole. I'm not gonna get stuck, and then you don't get stuck, and then it's fine, and then you don't become a news story. You get to go home to your spouse and your children, and they go, "Welcome back, parental figure," / "Welcome back, my beloved spouse," and then you have a nice filling dinner, and you're tucking your children into bed and you're reading them a bedtime story. Or whatever the hell people do. I don't know. Yes, all the children say simultaneously, all your 4.5 children, "Welcome back, parental figure." And they're not moving, they're just standing in a line. You know, totally normal. The hole is so powerful that if you don't have a spouse and children before going in, you will have them if you get out. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, but are you the one being impregnated? Is the cave being impregnated? Or is it just bestowing upon to you cave children? Are you adopting cave children, or are you birthing cave children? This is starting to sound less and less like a cave. Depends on your definition of a cave. No, they're just there. All right. So it's the cave child distribution system. They were just there, waiting for you. So if you start hearing people talking to you in the caves, do not worry. They are supposed to be there. It's like those pictures that you see with animals and cars, and it's like, don't worry, the air conditioning is on, he has his favorite snacks and a bowl of water. That's a sign on the cave. Don't worry, the children are fine, I promise. Who's I? And they say, "Welcome back, parent figure," and you as their parents are like, "Ah, yes, my children, I have children. Greetings, my children figures." In unison, yes, and then I greet my children, and we handshake, very formal like. "We are here to be taken out of the cave." And I said, oh yes, of course. Come with me. Plus 4.5 children. Family brand Family by Cave Systems. This is This is the future. I was gonna say this is the future liberals want. No, it's not. Now, if you say cave distribution system, but it's woke cat, I don't know what's blue-haired daughter, femboy son, secret third thing, woke cat. That's the future liberals want. I was overzealous in my water drinkage. It would be cool if the Backrooms movie just start and then it's the movie Vivarium with a different title. I think that's like plagiarism or something. But also, I truly do not know movies. What's a vivarium? I mean, what's a viltrum? Okay, yes. I have not seen it. Wait, I'm just seeing a bunch of, like, terrariums. No! Wait, that's... Jesse Eisenberg. That's not who I would say it was. Alright, taking a gander. What's this about? Follows couple Eisenberg and Poots who are forced to care for a mysterious humanoid creature while trapped in a strange vivarium-like neighborhood. So in their little habitat. Good for them. A movie about a couple that gets trapped inside of a backrooms-like dimension. I would simply not get trapped. Have they ever thought about that? Just, like, leave. Also, there's aliens. Good for them. And her boy... Gemma and Tom. Girl. Wait, a housing development called Yonder? That would be me. I love the word yonder. A real estate agent named Martin? More like Martian. You ever think about that? Yeah. After 98 days, the child has grown quickly to the size of a 10-year-old, mimicking Tom and Gemma and shrieking when hungry. When it calls Gemma mother, she denies the role while Tom refers to the child as it. Sorry, why are they attacking people with pickaxes? I'm reading the Wikipedia. Oh my god, crop circles. The child is a frog-like alien. Good for him. I love frogs. You know what? Frogs are dumb, though. Also, don't read descriptions of movies. Watch movies. But I'm not going to watch this movie. So I can read the description of it. Tom dies. Rip. Anyways. It's worth it. Is it, though? I'm also just burnt out on horror. I've watched too many horror films. It's not that I don't like horror. Horror is fine. If by some chance I ever do watch it, it will be when I have forgotten about this conversation, so it'll be fine. It's not horror. What is it then? It was the first thing that popped up under it. It was just it said it was horror. So I said, "Okay. Whatever you say." A movie. Oh my god, you're right. I'm not movie pilled enough for this. Yeah. It doesn't help that It feels like every single movie I've ever watched, I forget about it like 2 days after I see it. I'm sorry, movies. I'm not that sorry, movies. Maybe they should just stick in my brain better if they want me to remember them. Have they thought about that? Ruff. Oh, is this the joys of starting stream a little earlier? We've been here for about 2 hours. And I've done 300 encounters. This is a miracle, actually. Wait a minute. I was supposed to look up where the smoke ball was, and then I just, like, didn't. Is it even in this game? How are you playing while opening and reading Wikipedia? Okay, so I have my Joy-Cons in one hand. Well, actually, I have my Joy-Cons on the table, and I can control the game with one hand. And I have my phone in my other hand, and I type on it. Switch controller in hand. You want to know how to get the smoke ball? If it's in the game, then yes. Yeah, this is the Switch version of the game, so I can do it with one hand. You can do it with one hand with it on GBA, but like a tiny GBA. Oh no. Don't tell me you need to gamble. I just think grinding money on stream would be boring. It would be boring for me. I won't tell you. Oh no. It's okay, it's okay. I got Bulbapedia. Help. It is in Gen 3. Okay, but where do I get it? Ugh. Okay, 800 coins isn't that bad, actually. Like, it's not good. I don't even know if I could afford it. You know what? What other goodies can one get at the Rocket Game Corner? Game Corner owned by the Rockets, the Rocket Game Corner in Celadon City. Not the critters, though. We're not gambling. I will buy the coins. Oh my god, I don't care. Wait, is there Voltorb flip? Fuck. I don't even care if there's not Voltorb flip. That's the only one I like. It's not even gambling, though. You just play a mini game. Candy. Bro. Tell me what goodies I can get. Ah. Smoke Ball, Miracle Seed, Charcoal, Mystic Water, Yellow Flute. Yellow Flute? Okay. Why are they different prices? Why is Pinsir 2,500 coins, but Scyther is 5,500, when Scyther is way cooler? And then why is Dratini, like, half off in Fire Red? It's not even gambling, it's just a mini game. Oh boy, do I have some interesting about what gambling is? I mean, it's not really gambling as in, it's more skill-based as opposed to you just press the buttons and hope for the best. Unless there is a way to time your inputs, but I don't know what that is. So from my perspective, it's just you're hoping for the best. You can get TMs. What TMs can you get from here? Ah, I see. It's just laid out poorly. Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Iron Tail, Shadow Ball. Those are all good moves except for Iron Tail. I want all of those. Shadow Ball, Iron Tail, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, the other one. At least it's not getting Explosion in Gen 4. That shit's a pain in the ass. You know, since I will be taking this game with me where I'm going, I am willing to... if you want to gamble, you can tell me how many phases you think I'll have until I get 20% Growlithe. As I have just said, it is 20%. 1 in 5. Right? Is that math? I think I'm most likely to get a Pidgey. Or a cat. I'm hoping that I'll get it within like 1 to 3. Especially considering all of my other things have phased. I phased for Nidoran, which I still don't have. And secret other thing. So far, you've meowed 3 times and 3 times to... Yeah. Look, you can get free meows, but if you pay point... Oh, the mic didn't catch it correctly. Oops. Did it catch that? It was cut off at the end because I couldn't sustain it. So it was a humble skill issue. Nope, it cuts it half. What the heck? I see the sound bar on my OBS going up and down. That's so rude. It hates me. Ugh. I just need to train my meows to be more piercing. But I'm also gonna need to change my technique. Technique. Boop. I kind of want to get to 500 encounters, but I don't know if I'm gonna be awake enough for that. We'll see. I do have to wake up somewhat early tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I have... Meowing at mics is an art you need to practice. I have practiced. But it's also like, as my voice is gonna change, I'm gonna have to do it differently. And also, the microphone is newer, so I don't know all the fancy ins and outs. Source using Discord since I was in primary school. Okay. But also, I'm looking at you and I'm raising my eyebrow. I was not on Discord when it first came out, but like in its first couple of years, and I was in high school. Me when people younger than me exist. Oh my god. There's so many little children. Me when a person 1 year younger than me, baby. But then I think about it, it's like, oh yeah, my brother who's like 4 years younger than me, fully an adult, can legally drink in the States. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, age is not real. Time is not real. What a bizarre thing to think about. I have meowed. I have been meowed. Discord is such a place. So it would seem. I'm just... You know what? Actually, you probably shouldn't say that since I don't know what Discord's TOS is in terms of, like, minimum age. So, perhaps be a little mindful of that. I don't know if they would be strict. I only say that because I know that Twitch is pretty strict about that. I don't think you're below 13. But from my understanding, they're quite strict. If you even joke about it. I don't know what Discord is. Who hasn't been a Discord kitten to get free skins in games? Me. First, because I don't play games that'll give you skins. Second of all, I don't want to talk to people. Ew. I don't want to talk to the type of person who would give me things for free for meowing for them. What are you, the Discord police? I'm not the Discord police, but I don't want you to get in trouble. Accidentally. See, I'm also so out of the loop that I'm like, what games exist where you can send other people skins? I don't know. I've perfected the art of using Discord, don't worry. I mean, if you're using it to farm for skins, I would assume so. I have perfected the art of not getting shiny Pokemon. Now I can find people to buy me things without the need to pretend to be someone's girlfriend. I see. See, this is something that I would look on from afar and I'd be like, do people really do that? Is this real? I see. People are weird. What do you mean you play games with other people? Ew. No. That one's mostly a coincidence. It just so happens that most of the games that I like are ones that are also single player. And it just so happens that a lot of the things that are multiplayer are like, I have to aim, they're in first person, which kind of makes me a little motion sick at times. Or have otherwise annoying paywalls. So it's like, well, I don't care to get into this in the first place. Or they're like MMOs, which like, girl, my ass is not gonna do that time investment. Other day I joined a community, I said I was a girl, and then got someone to buy me the whole collection of audiobooks of Brandon Sanderson books. What a thing to get someone. I just look on from afar in befuddlement. And what type of person do you have to be where that would work on you? I don't get it. Didn't ask for a call or voice chat or pictures or anything. And, like, that's so specific. Brandon Sanderson audiobooks. All of them? How many... Okay, no. How many audiobooks does he have? I was under the impression he had a lot of books. I don't know if they would all be translated into audio form. Audiobooks are not my realm. I prefer to read the actual text. I can't pay attention well enough to the audio. So skill issue. Probably good for if you have long commutes, though. 18 to 19 books? Damn! Hey, if someone's got the money to drop that on someone that they don't know, well, that's on them. But I feel like I shouldn't be promoting soliciting people for goods. Discord is full of sad people, I guess. Look, I use it to text my friends. That's it. I don't use servers. So I don't know what Discord culture is like, okay? Not people who are sad. Also, yes, a lot, but people who are parentheses sad. Do you mean like not sad as in like frowny face, but sad as in sopping wet plushie in the rain? Me coded. Why did I say that? I could have said pathetic. All of this energy when you could spend the energy. And yes, I know it's scary. I know. But you have to do the scary things to get to the part where it's not scary. You can just like go on a little walk. You can go to a local, I don't know. I was like a bar trivia night. I don't know. That was the first thing I thought of. And you can talk to people there. And I promise it'll be more fulfilling than buying things for people on Discord. Even if so, do you really want the kind of attention that you have to pay to get? Is that really worth it? It's okay. You can talk to people. I believe in you. I say this, my ass should not be talking. But I am also not using Discord for that purpose. Ow. My shoulders hurt. Discord culture is staying up until 3 a.m. to convince someone from the other side of the world to not do that thing that Twitch doesn't allow in messages, just to go the next day and pretend to be ex-anime characters. Based role players. I'm like, things that Twitch doesn't allow in messages. I'm like, I'd imagine that they don't allow a few things in messages. My goodness. No wonder. Like, half the controversies I see from Discord are things that I don't even see. It's just the most annoying YouTube thumbnail that you've ever seen. Like, OMG, ex-Discord groomer. So, like, and probably be groomed. No, that's bad. Children, be vigilant. But also, it's not the children's fault that that adults are preying on them. So, you know, dare I say, it's pretty easy, actually. Just, like, don't do that. I don't know. I've gone my entire life without this ever being an issue. You don't groom someone on accident. I almost lost my coaster. Be responsible. See, yes, be responsible. Internet safety. Don't just tell people your full name, your address, your credit card number, and the 3 silly digits on the back, you know? Don't send pictures of where you go to school. But also, I can't blame a kid for being for not knowing shit, you know? And at what point is it on the platform? For enabling such behaviors? Tinking. However, do buy skins for people. Maybe don't buy skins for people. If you really love being generous and you have money to spare, like, do whatever you want with your money. But it will not get you love and affection. You're just wasting your money. No, actually, instead of buying skins, you should just give me money directly. You should just, like, give me... See, like, skins in what game? Is it gonna be, like... What skin in League of Legends was, like, some absurd amount of money. I want to say 600 bucks, but I feel like it was more. Is it like that, or is it like $5? Is it like $60? I feel like depending on the game, it'll be different. I got offered money but said no. That's absurd. Why would the mean Discord moderators ban the guy giving free nitro? I've not used Discord Nitro a single time, and I don't want to. Don't give Discord your money. I hate that they're constantly advertising it to me. No, I don't want it. Leave me alone. See, I would be scared getting offered money, because I'd be like, okay, well, how are you supposed to give it to me without it being, or while it's still being, like, anonymous? Someone anonymous. I don't want to be giving you, like, my name. I don't want you to know what my bank is. Internet safety. I got a strawberry seed stuck in my tooth. Help. Alright, I guess we're going to 500. 500 encounters. That's why they were offering me money? Ah. And I suppose that's true. If people are offering things, dare I say, just don't get scammed. See, I don't know what a Discord scam would look like because I've never had it. Be vigilant. Do people do scams on Discord? Probably. I'm like, the only thing I have any awareness of would be back during the NFT days, where if you like joined an NFT related server, you get flooded with a bunch of bots like asking you to join their servers. And it's like, okay. Not necessarily what I'm thinking of. I bought a save and you didn't save. I want a refund. I thought I did. My bad. I'll do that. Well, now I am saving. There. And then since the RNG seed got reset, we're gonna get a shiny right now. And I'm gonna go, oh my goodness, that's so under odds. Yippee! Ha, get scammed. I got 2 saves for the price of 1. Oh no, what am I gonna do? My freaking points economy! Oh, I have infinite points. Yeah, I'm okay, actually. Don't get scammed proceeds to get scammed. Because it costs me nothing. It cost me like 5 seconds. If I actually cared, I wouldn't do it. It's like how I'll meow for free. I'll put a picture up on if you make a really convincing argument. Channel points are fake currency. They're just for fun. We're playing toys. Well, what else am I supposed to do when I'm running back and forth in the grass for like 3 hours? Not much. And who knows, by the time I get back and I see y'all next week, maybe I'll be like, wow. Look at my shiny fire dog that I didn't get after 20,000 encounters. And I got it first phase. Wowzers. Isn't that super nifty? I've been watching you running back and forth for almost 3 hours. Wowzers, yeah. Look. Shiny hunting is not a full brain activity. This is I talk for 3 hours and I occasionally look back at the screen and I see if the pixels are a different color. And if they are, I go, wow, yippee. And if not, I run and I do it again. It's really shrimple. I try not to think about my usage of hours. See, on one hand, it is like, oh my god, what do you mean I spent like 110 hours looking for Eevee? That's ridiculous. But on the other hand, I find the knowledge interesting. I like having the statistic. So I'm keeping track of time. Also, I guess it doesn't technically matter because I have my, it's counted on my profile for like total playtime. But I don't know. I didn't know it was shiny hunting stream when I joined, and then I started talking about mythology and got trapped. Ooh, I'm sending my evil brainwaves. I'm transmitting the woke mind virus to you telepathically. You're stuck now. Unfortunately, I will take everything at face value. One of us. If we want to argue like everything ever is real, like every fictional thing is real, all right, sure. And it'll get worse the tireder that I get. I was already asexual before joining. Your brainwaves have changed nothing. Oh my goodness. So you're saying that we've already established a subconscious link because, as you know, we're all attached to the progenitor asexual because obviously we all produce via mitosis. We were just our subconsciouses just like did a high five from a distance. The asexual hive mind. Yeah, what are we doing next? I'm like, what are our stereotypes? What do we do? What does it even do? Garlic bread, question mark? Is that still a thing? I'm not even hungry, so I can't even think about food. High-fiving, not a lot more. Yeah, it's just like, it's like a passing ship in the night. Like, I am but a lighthouse, and I see a flicker of light in yonder distance. But it's going out to sea. Yeah, I guess the title Sniles So Sneetly is not very indicative of what this is. I think the whole point is that we don't do much. I mean, yes. Correct. And then I put on my actually glasses. Like, actually... That's not true for everyone. Look, I'm sure we all understand that there's nuances to things, okay? Okay. Waves? In my grid-based mind, nothing's getting there. Wave attack, wave attack, wave attack! I'm gonna get in there. And once I'm in there, I'm gonna leave. Sorry. I'm in the wrong place. Bye! Wait, I can't get out! Help! Bang, 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 bang! Help! I'm trapped! I'm sending my wave attack too. Woo, 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 woo. Is it wave like wave beam? Or is it wave like... like in the ocean? I'm gonna high-five you and leave. I'm gonna like shoot you a thumbs up from a distance. Wait, I can't leave. I'm trapped too. We're trapped in here together. What now? How else am I gonna get this shiny Growlithe? I warned you about those lines, dog. I told you about the corridors. Oh, it keeps happening. Homestuck reference in my Twitch chat in the Big 26. 'Tis more likely than you would think. Me when it loops. Me when it loops. Dare I say, who's reading Homestuck in the Big 26? Who is reading Homestuck in the Big 26? Is Deltarune gonna make it more popular? Whatever happened with the Homestuck pilot, by the way? You can leave by simply solving this teleporting door and hidden hallway puzzle. Help! I hate puzzles! My first thought, I don't know why, was the game 999, and I do not care for that game. I'm in the torture nexus. I gotta solve some fuck-ass puzzles. Ugh! Give me like a jigsaw, please. I can do a jigsaw. If I could change the color of messages, I would make a really funny theme to House of Leaves. Oh my goodness, book I've not read. You will run into a Dino Gator and you will have fun. No! And then I reach the Dino Gator and I put on my biggest pathetic looking face and they almost take pity on me before they open their jaw and swallow me whole. And then I claw my way out of their stomach. Rah! And I'm covered in gore and bones. And you're looking upon me in terror like, what the hell? Where did this come from? Me want out now. Thank you for the meow. I always forget how talking for like 3 hours in a row kind of makes my voice hurt. Help. Yeah, the meow really did me in. I'm gonna buy a meow each time you say meow so the meow economy doesn't break. Please tell me I capped meow per person. If it is, the only reason it is because someone a while back just like redeemed 30 of them at once, and it's like, okay, all right, this is excessive. Very funny normal monster on floor 29 and 30 that'll do an overkill party stab or frolic to lock down all your body parts so you can't fight back. I would simply spit in its eye and go, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? Ew, nasty. And then it'd leave. I would simply not fight against it. I was assuming this was a situation in which I had to. Gun to my head, I have to fight it. Fine. I'll do it, I guess. Wait. I should do my Pokemon sleep. What awful, terrible, shitty Pokemon am I gonna encounter tonight? I hate Topalo. I mean, I'm gonna get a shiny Growlithe. And I'm gonna go, wowzers. Why am I also Hiccup? This happens every time. It's I've been cursed, I fear. LPs? Reading Etrian Odyssey LPs. Very fun and informative if you're following along with your own game. LPs as in Let's Play or as in something else? Okay, I'm gonna go put my phone down. Oh wait, no, my stupid Snorlax. Oh wow, it's at Ultra or Grade 3. I'll link it in the Discord. Yippee. Gun to my head? Ugh, exactly. You have to. Phone in place. Not that kind of Question mark? And I hit you with the I was gonna say with the gay question mark emote, but no. No, only because of the face that the cat makes. The Oh, I sure hope being in the grass doesn't re-aggravate my repetitive strain injury. That would be kinda bad. Wait, I can't even check my phone. My phone is... Oh, this was... What a folly. Oh, that was probably the sound. I'm like, did I hear a Discord notification? I'm so sorry if y'all can hear them. I feel like you probably can. It was. Oh. I keep forgetting that because my music is set to a browser source, that it picks up everything that the browser produces and not just the tab. So, my bad. Now you can send me messages and it won't pick it up. Theoretically. Also doesn't help that streaming videos through Discord only really works for me through the downloadable application. So if I have that open and I also have the browser thing open, it makes two sounds. So I'm like, all right, well, where's this sound coming from? I see. But I will see that after. And then I'll be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go to bed. And then what do? I don't go to bed for like another hour. And then I wake up early and I go, ugh, fuck my Chungus life. Why am I so tired? In parentheses, dummy didn't go to bed on time. Local dummy thought it was a good idea to stay up until 2 a.m. Eevee has not been helping my sleep schedule. I wanted to get it so bad. Hopefully. It's like 1 a.m. over here. Yeah, that checks out. I'm an hour behind you. And I think Shuri Dude is like an hour or two ahead of, or like, but yeah, ahead. Time is less. Whatever. Should have been sleeping 3 hours or so. Well, you can fix that. You can go to bed. Something like that. I'm like, you're somewhere over there. I don't know where the time zone lines are drawn. It feels a little arbitrary. Like, whatever. I couldn't point to where the prime meridian... Actually, that might be a lie. I was gonna say, I don't think I can point to where the prime meridian goes. And then, doesn't it go through Britain or something? Because that's who made it. So they put it where they were. I blame you. It doesn't matter that it was my choice to say and that I'm a grown onion and should be responsible for my own actions. It's easier to blame other people. No, it is totally my fault. I cursed you. You are cursed. I'm sorry, there is no cure. But I understand I do the same thing. But it's okay. I'll be ending at 500. Oh damn, not again. I'm sorry. I have a cursed aura. I just constantly emit it. I try my best to suppress it, but you know, it gets out sometimes. And this is when I ask, is this how Jujutsu Kaisen works? No, 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 no. My doctor said you can't get any more curses this month. It'll be bad. Don't worry, don't worry. This one should dissipate in like a day or two. Maybe in like a couple hours if it's like if you drink too much alcohol. You know, you drink a lot of water to help you flush it out of your system. It's like the same thing. Like it'll hurt more if you're on an empty stomach. Damn, it sounds like the curse is just slight inebriation. Now I will have to take the medicine drug. No, 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 no. Don't combine drugs with alcohol. That's bad. No, you're gonna feel worse. Unless the drug is like Tylenol. In which case, I don't know what it would do. I don't like alcohol. Which is a pill-based mouse bite. What? I think a mouse could bite any of them. Smile. If it really wanted to. Wait. I just realized. We have a couple of mice. Not within the structure, but nearby. I moved the plants kind of near them. If they eat my plants, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, you didn't see the meme? Is this like a TikTok thing? Look, I'm not hip with the kids. I don't know what they're doing, and you know what? I'm okay with that, actually. I don't need to know what kids are getting up to these days. And if it's not, I live under a rock. At least in terms of culture things. I was trapped in my eevee dungeon. Help! My shiny eevee! It's gone! Growlithe. My water's so cold. It makes me feel so yucky. Who invented cold water? Curse you, glaciers. Okay, but being a glacier would probably be really cool. Well, maybe not because of climate change. Assuming no climate change, being a glacier is probably a pretty good deal. What? Before I leave you off, I must pose a question. Who decided that there would be a difference between the name of a crack within rock and a crack within ice? Why is crevice and crevasse existent? Why does it matter? If you say, look for a crevice, and you're standing on a glacier, you're not going to be like, it's a crevasse. You're going to say, oh yeah, no, is over there. Because you can understand it's a giant split. It was me. I cooled the earth millions of years ago to create the ice age. Could I humbly request not another ice age, but like a slight cooling? I think that would do all of us a lot of good. Just by like 1 degree. Maybe 2. Probably 2. Please. There's a D house meme. What is D house? Where it's like, oh, Doctor House. Never mind. Where it's like, House, we need you to cure this person. Did you try the medicine drug? I gave her the medicine drug. Only people are stupid will use the medicine drug, says Foreman. You are black, huh? They go to see the patient. Quick, this person needs mouse bites to live. I won't let you give the patient mouse bites, says Cuddy. I don't care. More mouse bites. Thank you, Dr. House. I'm cured. I, too, am in this message, says Wilson. I don't know a singular thing about House MD. A singular thing. Other than the actor looks kind of funny. Like, is edited into funny images, and because he looks so serious, it's very silly. Sorry, machine only has an off/total winter victory setting. Damn. Well, that's the whole show in a message? Okay. I mean, I can't say it was particularly a thing on my radar, but good to know. I feel like it would just piss me off. I know there's also something with like, oh, lupus. It's never lupus. Well, why not? What if a bitch just has lupus? I don't know. No, sorry. Alien infection. You got a ghost virus. I don't know how you got a ghost virus. I'm real sorry, man. Look it up though. Video version is funnier. Are you calling me not funny? You're right. I will though, just because you asked so nicely. I don't. It's the video of the gay birds. House. Mouse. Me when I'm in a house and I am also a mouse. I'm a house mouse. I was calling myself not funny. No ads. The ad break signal is a lie. There will be no more ads. They'll look into it later. It was indeed not lupus. Okay, but like, what if it was? Huh? Have you ever thought about that? I don't know how common lupus is, but I feel like it's not uncommon. I don't know medical lore. But you know what lore I do know? That I've hit 500 encounters, which is actually really good. I'm feeling very motivated, especially after how fucking long, soul-draining, time-wasting eevee was. So I'm hoping that this one will go a little smoother and that I can actually get to the Safari Zone by July. I think it can happen. I just need to not phase like 20 times on Nidoran. I think it's called every episode of Dr. House MD. I mean, I would assume so since I looked up house mouse bites and the first thing that popped up was every episode of House MD, parentheses original audio, and parentheses, mouse bites, close parentheses. It's just lupus with a poorly scrawled, not on a sticky note. Is he stupid? If you're a doctor, why not consider the possibilities, you big old dingus? I don't know, I'm not a doctor. Thank goodness. Okay, but isn't this suboptimal since you can encounter multiple Pokemon instead of just Growlithe? What? I'm confused because like, yes, but I can't find Growlithe anywhere else at the point of where I am in the game, so I'm hunting it here. Because I want to get it I want to get it before I have to go to Cinnabar. I would like it now. You could later? I could, but I want it now. Just like I could get Nidoran in the Safari Zone at a much higher percentage, but I would like to get it on Route 3. So I will be getting it on Route 3. It's a just because. Because I said so. Yeah, I want to have as much of my team kind of to equalize leveling So I'm not, like, catching something that's at a significantly lower level much later at the game, or I'm not playing through the game with, like, 2 things on my team, and so they get crazy overleveled. But also, I want to play through as much of the game with my team as possible. I don't want it to be like, all right, we're on badge 8. Time to catch 3 things. I'll be heading to bed. Good night. Okay, yes. I will also be headed to bed. Surely. And I won't be here for the rest of the week. Very sad. So I'll keep doing this off stream, and with any luck, I'll find it. But on stream, do it a week from now. Yippee. Alright. Okay. Good night, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I'll just get the Growlithe off stream, okay? Bye-bye.